before. I certainly didn't invent it. One of the things that I would really want you to focus on if you're new to building a traditional network marketing business is the line that you see on the top on the right-hand side, do first, teach second. So, there are a list of skills that one must acquire to ultimately hit the ambassador family of ranks. And it could be any number of things, from talking to people in the front of a room or talking to people on a telephone or even just picking up that phone. There's a fairly significant list of skills that one needs to acquire. And I can tell you that if there's one particular thing that's on the list that you have an aversion to learning and you try to push that one off to the side, it's going to be shoved back into your face time and time again, not by an individual, but by circumstances. And so you really do need to understand that you have to treat this like a business, have to knuckle down. This will be a very, very easy business to build, but it still requires some effort. It still requires some physical output on your part, more mental than physical, that's for certain. This is not difficult. But you're going to support your team best by learning how and then doing. And so you're not going to be an effective leader if you're asking your small team to do things that you're not prepared to do. So just follow that first line as the best piece of advice you're going to get to begin with. Do first, teach second. So step number one is a build step. It's very straightforward. All it is becoming beginner bonus qualified. That's all it is. And how you do that is up to you. We're going to say that it's going to take you a week to do that, to find 2 people, customers or partners, to share this with, become beginner bonus qualified, and already start earning from A, fast start bonuses, and B, beginner bonus pool. You can do that with a variety of scripts that will be available to you, PDFs available to you, videos available to you. Entirely up to you how you choose to handle that. Next thing you're going to want to do in the next week is shift your focus entirely to the 2 people you brought into your business. If you play this mentally the way that you need to, you're going to get the results you want. So in other words, in week 2, you're going to teach step number 1. You did step 1, and now you're going to teach step 1. Okay? And you're already starting to see that exponential growth that you hear about in network marketing all the time. And that is, you're going to help Sue and help Mark become beginner bonus qualified. The only thing that matters to you is Sue and Mark. And that's going to come across to them. And that's going to have an impact on the kind of leader that you become and the way that they look at you and the way they perform for you. And step number 3 is to make sure that they take on that same leadership role and teach step 1 after they just finished doing step 1. That is it. It doesn't get any simpler than that. You have an exponentially growing business, and believe it or not, if you did nothing other than this, in 8 weeks, you would reach director rank in less than 90 days, and all those bonuses would open for you. If you only sponsored 2 people, and you taught those steps and supported those steps for weeks 2 and 3, and made sure that business continued to grow in only 8 weeks, which is only 2/3 of the time that you need, that's only 60 days versus 90 days, you will hit director, you will open all those bonuses to yourself, and your business will be very, very strong moving forward. Ken or anyone else have anything to share in that regard?
No, that's the path right there, John. You hit it perfectly.
So here it is again. You've already got this in the PowerPoint deck. This is exactly the same thing, just shown in a different way. Hit those bonuses. So we have 90 minutes. I think that we would like to thank you very, very much for your time and attention.